It's the social reality show. Ooh. Hello and welcome to the social reality show with me, Edelyn, and today I'm joined by the one and only Mojo! For those who don't know Mojo,
yes,
who is Mojo?
So Mojo is ultimately my alter ego. She is my Sasha Fierce, and she's actually currently the love of my life. Mojo
Touch my heart. Touch my heart.
Mojo is this charismatic 26-year-old on her way to being a presenter, an actor, a host. Apparently I'm a rapper now. I put out some rap videos on my social media.
She was real good.
A social media personality overall, and just the nation's sweetheart.
Yes, you are. Or Instagram nation, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Do you use any other social media? Twitter, Facebook?
There is a market on Facebook, and I fell off. But there is a market on Facebook, and I need to get back to it. Twitter, I like and retweet everything. That's it.
Okay.
I just like and retweet.
No quotes.
I don't know.
Because you have a way with words on Instagram.
No one will care.
But you have a way with words.
No, I'm just gonna push it. You're the second person to say that I should be putting something on Twitter.
I mean, for someone who can write, someone who, you know,
yeah.
I think you have a way with words, so I think you should definitely.
I think I need to believe in myself more, and just, you know, this is the social reality show. Social media, everything, each platform has a different use, a different market of people. Do you know what I mean? The banter or the talk and the comments that you get on Instagram aren't the same as Twitter.
Yeah.
It's very, very different. Instagram is very vain.
They're like two different worlds. Two different
for
languages.
Me, yeah.
Two different
it's
worlds.
A different language.
Yeah.
For me,
Society.
Twitter is quick, it's fun, it's witty, there's lots of banter. Do you know what I mean? You can't get in your feelings on Twitter because we're all sitting on the keyboard just typing stuff. But Instagram, it's right there. If I comment on your pic, ugly, why are you using red nails for, blah, 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 blah. You can see me and you can come up where I'm at and say, yo.
We've just discussed, obviously you're quite active on social media. What does social media mean for you as Mojo, for you as your brand? What does it mean for you?
So I like to use, again, I'm agreeing with lots of people, I need to push other platforms, but in terms of my Instagram and using social media, for me, it's a way to use the platform of my voice and my story to make other stories matter more. Because I see that we put, you know, and I'm not atting anybody, but we put Stefflon Don and Justin Timberlake and I don't know, whoever else on these high platforms, and we look up and aspire to be, I want to be like that so much. Oh my God, you know what happened to them in the past? Like, oh, But what about you sitting on your phone looking at these people? What about what you've gone through? Your story matters just as much as that person up there. Went to see Justin Timberlake in concert. Don't ask, the tickets were free.
I was wondering, why did you say Justin Timberlake? Like, no offense, I love Justin, but that was our time back then. I mean, like,
it was so weird because, anyway, it was the weirdest concert of my life because, of course, all I know is the old stuff. So when he danced in your arena,
oh wow,
ended last year.
How's that?
So he put on, the World Cup was happening, and he let us the audience watch the England match. And England lost, and of course a lot of the crowd was British, so they started to leave. And just as England had lost the match and we realised that they weren't going through to the semi-finals or finals, whatever, the screen goes up and he just sends someone out there to fire up the crowd, and then they go off stage. And seeing that and then seeing him come out, I was like, wow, you were just as anxious as that young girl down there at the open mic night, worried that her friends aren't coming tonight. There is no difference between you and Shaniqua from Brixton, who's singing a cover of Monica blah 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 song. There's no difference between the two of you. You were anxious. That really made you paranoid because people are leaving your concert. You had how many thousands of people there, but you were still shitting bricks.
Like the rest of us.
And I thought, wow, I'm taking you off your pedestal, and please, no one put me on one either. Yeah. So I'm hoping that my Instagram will grow. I need another word for fame. What's another word for that?
Popularity?
There we go. I need want to use my popularity and whatnot to say, hi, look at all these other people. don't focus on me because I am no different, you know. I still jump on a bus, my G. I don't go in limos yet. Those 4,000 followers ain't paying my rent. Do you know what I mean? I'm still hustling out here. I shop in Savers, okay? I don't go to
good.
yeah, girl.
Oh, Savers is. What happened to Powerland? You too fly now. You too good for me. Alright, so your Instagram bio says, let me read this. Hashtag in recovery, hashtag mental health awareness.
Yeah.
Could you explain that?
So, I put in recovery in my bio because I'm in recovery, and I'm just not gonna deny that. There's lots of expectations as you grow on social media. I worry and hope and pray for those girls that have got 10, 20, hundreds of thousands of followers, that they're taking care of their mental well-being. Because me and my followers, I find it really difficult to live up to their expectations because they want content every day, video every day. And I relapsed into depression, I'd say October, just after my talk show and around the time of my birthday in November. And I was just in denial of what I was going through. So now that I'm coming out of that depression, thankfully, and I'm getting things back in order, and 2019 is looking more promising, I'm not going to live in denial anymore. I'm letting you guys know this is my Instagram, which is pretty much my life. I'm trying to share as much as I possibly can with you safely. I'm in recovery. Don't expect too much from me. I'm trying to bring some light to your day. It might not be every day. I wish it was. But I have to focus on my real life and allow my virtual life to come second.
So your social media, someone would look at that and they would read obviously the bio, which says in recovery and mental health awareness, and then they would scroll down through your Instagram and see a huge grin like this one right now, a big personality, self-confidence, fun-loving. They'd see all of that. Now what motivates you to be able to still be so positive and to be able to still be a ray of sunshine for others?
I think it's because that's what I've always needed the most my whole life. And to know, so if you think about what I've been deprived of when I was younger, I am now giving someone what I needed so that they don't feel as deprived. If that makes sense. I want to relieve someone else's frustration in some small teeny tiny way, and that's kind of helping me heal, knowing that even though I didn't have it, I can still be that for someone else. It's a trait that I've always had from, I'd say maybe secondary school, when I realized that people actually like my personality and they appreciate it, and there's this motherly caring thing that I have sometimes, not all the time. So I want people to see the contrast. I want you to see 4,000 followers so far and counting. I want you to see the big numbers and all of that stuff, and then I want you to see the real me, which is that, hey guys, I've got a diagnosis of emotionally unstable personality disorder. I want you to see that. I want you to see it all so that you understand no one is perfect. Okay, Demi Lovato, I don't know the full list, I'm not going to speak on it too much, but she overdosed on heroin. But look at all the singles, the songs, the cars, the shows, the performances, and you lot were all shocked. No, because there's no difference to her and that person that works in the job centre. Her job is just being famous, which makes it a little bit different, and it's more money. But there's not that much difference in terms of mental well-being, you know.
Absolutely. So you were recently in a music video for real curvy women, fluffy women.
Yeah.
Is fluffy offensive?
Fluffy? Yeah, no, fluffy's good.
Okay, good.
I love it. Call it all of it.
Fluffy.
Fat, big, overweight. I don't really like obese. It just kind of hurts my feelings. Fluffy, like curvy, and and all that stuff. I'm here for. Yeah. I'm here for all of it, honey. Yeah,
perfect.
Sorry.
No, it's good. Good. Feel yourself. A lot more people need that. They need to feel themselves more. But yeah, so you were recently in that video representing the underrepresented.
Yes, ma'am.
And recently you were also in Victoria's Secret protesting outside.
Yes.
In December.
Yes, I know.
Are you okay in the head?
It was absolutely freezing. But the Victoria's Secret thing, the energy, the adrenaline rush kept me on fire, mate.
Well, here's the picture of
Oh my God,
Mojo,
yes,
joined by
guys.
other beautiful women of all shapes and sizes, protesting outside. What was the message behind that?
So the overall message was one, saying kind of screw you to Victoria's Secret. They'd released a statement just after their fashion show that they won't be putting plus size women or trans women in their fashion shows because it doesn't allude to the fantasy of Victoria's Secret.
Okay.
Slim angels, the big wings and all of that stuff, you know. And we wanted to say, well, screw that actually, because we all matter. All of us deserve to have a place on stage, be it a disability, be it your weight, your size, your background, your if you've got a physical disability, an unknown illness, what's the ones that you can't see, a hidden illness, and all of that stuff. Like all of it matters, and all of it deserves to be on the runway. We need to be represented. That's how we have that sense of relatability with the world, and it makes us feel like we matter. When you exclude us, we feel like we don't matter, and that drives us further into mental health issues, overeating, if you're talking about women that are plus size, and any other form of self-harm, and you know, not necessarily the cutting and what have you, but other forms of self-harm. It's dangerous, and we just want to say, forget that, guys. Nah, Victoria's Secret, you're not doing it. You failed this time. You really let us all down as women. It ended up in the Metro, in the Daily Express, papers in South Africa, in Brazil, and I'm just like, what? I'm naked. This is my body, and I'm sharing it with the world. I'm sharing it with the world. Why am I sharing it with the world? Because I can't change it. I can hide it, I can waist train it, I can put tight leggings on and put my jeans on top. But this is the body that I go to sleep with every night. Why would I lie to you?
Nothing you can do about it.
Do you know what I mean? There's nothing I can do about it.
And you could do something on the photo for Instagram, for whatever. But when they see you in person, you're going to be you. There's literally nothing you can do. You've got to accept you for you, right?
This is who I am. This is my body. If you don't like it, don't look. It's that simple.
Close your eyes.
Just cover my gym membership. But if not, then I've been dealing with hate comments about my weight my whole life.
That is a good comeback. I'm going to use that.
Oh, right. Yeah, we'll pay for it then.
Yeah. You got issues?
If you pay for me to go Colombia and get it all sucked out and put in my bum.
You know you could go Turkey.
No, with Colombia, there's no limit on the fat they take out.
Ah. But isn't that like medically a bit dangerous?
It is, yeah.
It is, yeah, but you know.
No, you're right.
Colombia,
if I ever was to go for cosmetic under the knife,
I'll
just do my arms.
Okay.
I don't have the energy for anything else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have kids one day, so if I do a tummy tuck now, it's still gonna go tits up in about 5 years when I pop out to you pick me. So I'll just take off the bingo wings, you know, and that's it. Throw them in the bin.
Throw in the bin. Just bloop. What's this in the bin? Mojo's bingo wings. Maybe we should fry them up. Okay, so you've talked about being bigger, being fluffy, being curvy, being beautifully voluptuous, as you are. Have you always been bigger? How was your childhood?
I've always been a bit chubby, always. I guess maybe when I was about 6 or 7, the baby fat was pretty much there to stay. But growing up was quite difficult for me. I grew up in North Lincolnshire, on Emmerdale, pretty much. I lived on a farm, horses, cows, literally.
You're country.
Yeah,
girl.
I'm a real country girl.
Yes, there she is.
Yeah, always there.
Nice to meet you. I'm Evelyn.
I am Josie.
Oh, Josie. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Am I doing alright?
You alright?
I'm alright.
Yeah, it just like everything's kind of up here.
Everything's kind of up here.
Yeah.
If you think of singing,
and like the vowels are different to London, because London. I say London.
London.
Yeah, I'm from London.
I'm from London.
London. Grandma.
Oh. My mum was like, oh, what is heavy? It's work.
Oh, give me that day joke.
Yeah. Reminds me of the time when.
What was he saying? What's left?
London.
Oh, right, London. Proper country bumpkin. And I struggled with being bullied, not only for my weight, for my race as well, because there was no black people up there. And then coming down to London, my biological mum was quite verbally abusive around my weight. At school, lots of more bullying about my weight. So I always had this odd relationship with myself, my body, my mind. I couldn't quite navigate life. It's difficult when you're a teenager, but it's super difficult when there's just no guidance at all. It's just all hate and negativity.
And no one to lean on.
I fell in love with my body through sex, through being intimate with others. And unfortunately, because so many men have used and abused my body, taking it back was when I learned how to love my body, which took 5 years.
You're probably learning to love your body through sex, through others.
Through others' experience of my body.
Yeah.
That's what I should say. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Through others' experience of my body is what made me love it. Then once I realised, oh, I don't need the experience of others to love my body. I simply just need to love my body. Oh. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do this by myself.